All right, we are back with the Arsenal career mode. So if you missed the season 1 finale, go watch it because I'm about to spoil what happened. This young rebuilding Arsenal team in season 1 were able to capture a top 4 spot. Thus now in season 2, we have Champions League for this season. So for the first time since 2017, Arsenal are back in the Champions League and it's beautiful. So season 2 begins. I think the season might be even better than season 1. So really quick, we finished 3rd in the Prem. We won the FA Cup against Chelsea, then we lost the Europa League final against Man City in absolute heartbreaking fashion. But you know what? We got Champions League. We got a trophy. It was still a very good season, I think. Now, getting into the Champions League is one thing, but season 2 is going to be about establishing ourselves as a Champions League side. Just because you qualify one season doesn't mean you're established. So goal of season 2 is to establish ourselves as a top 4 team in the Premier League. And yeah, I am so excited to get season 2 up and running. So here's the deal. You guys want to see episode 2 of season 2 tomorrow. Then you guys have to hit 1,500 likes on this video. You guys hit 1,500 likes and you will see episode 2 tomorrow 1,000% for sure. So hit the sub button if you're excited for a new season. We're also creeping up on 60,000 subs already. Like, it's absolutely insane. So of course, also the sub button down below so you don't miss a future episode. All right, first comment. I think you should give Smith Rowe a few more games, as Martinelli and Madueke have been getting more game time than him. Yeah, Smith Rowe is a very interesting one. I definitely see him more as a cam, but his pace has gone up. Like, he's much quicker than he was last season. So that's something we can maybe look at, because Martinelli, he is going to be out till probably November, I think. So I think by far the biggest topic of the beginning of season 2 is what we do about this injury. Do we start Smith Rowe? Do we start Madueke and sign a backup to be on the bench? Or do we sign like a starting marquee left winger to start and then Smith Rowe be on the bench? That's gonna be the biggest topic, I think, for this season 2, at least the first transfer we make. And also, if you didn't know, I am a Liverpool fan. So next comment is, what are your thoughts of Villa bottling the Premier League title for Liverpool? I don't want to talk about it. And the last one, Hickey, 1-year loan would be great for him as he's only 19. Yeah, I mean, Aaron Hickey, he didn't impress me too much. Like, I didn't really trust him to play in big games. So I think one of our plans is we're going to loan list him. I think a season out on loan would probably be good for him, because here's my plan about the right back spot. So Hickey, hopefully loaned out. And what we're going to do is I'm going to use Ben White and Maitland-Niles both as backups to Tomiyasu. I think that will get Ben White more game time playing him at right back, and he also will get game time at CDM. I think that way we can get Ben White playing more games and also being the 4th choice center back. And then 3rd choice is Frederick Rowe. Our English Virgil van Dijk is back from his loan spell. He's 77 rated. I think the best way to go about this is doing that Ben White backup right back / CDM along with Maitland-Niles, and then Frederick Rowe being the 3rd choice center back. I think that's the way we're going to do it. So that means Hickey can go out on loan. Next season comes back, hopefully higher rated. But in terms of players, we have transfer listed Pablo Mari, Reece Nelson, Mavropanos, some youngsters that aren't really good enough. Balogun, probably not good enough. And that is pretty much it. We've loan listed Hickey and Patino once again. Reece Nelson we used in the Creative Club career mode, so I don't want to reuse him. Mavropanos has been sold in real life to Stuttgart, I think. And Pablo Mari, Frederick Rowe is going to replace him. So like I said, our biggest decision is going to be about this Martinelli injury. Do we start Smith Rowe, Madueke, or do we buy someone to start and then move Smith Rowe back to the bench? In terms of the positions, I like our 4 center backs: Rowe, White, Gabriel Saliba. Right back, Tomiyasu, White, Maitland-Niles. I like that. Left back, Tierney and Nuno Tavares, who was Nuno Tavares was very decent last season, but I'm cool with him being the backup still. Midfield, Kamara, Maitland-Niles, Ben White. Backup CDMs, Partey, Renato Sanchez, Sambi Lokonga. Box to boxes, and then Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Cam. I honestly don't think we need too much in this first window. Like, I do not think we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna try to keep this very realistic, I think. It's just the 2 spots I see are backup striker. Are we still convinced by Nketiah? And then that left wing spot. That's pretty much all I'm worried about, I think. So if we went the route of buying a starting new left winger, like a marquee signing in season 2, I think the best options are 1, Raheem Sterling. I mean, it's another Man City player like Jesus, so I don't know how I feel about it. Although it's linked in real life, it's rumored. So there's that, and he would be pretty good. The other player is Serge Gnabry from Bayern Munich. Now Sterling would be 70 million, and Gnabry would be 51 million. I think these are the top 2 targets that would take that starting spot on that left wing. I mean, you guys have said Gnabry he's open to coming back to Arsenal now that we're in the Champions League. I think it opens up a lot more possible signings for this team. So Gnabry and Sterling, I think, are the top 2 in terms of that starting spot. If we wanted to buy someone to replace Martinelli during the injury on the bench, while we either start Madueke or Smith Rowe, I think Noah Lang's an option. I'm not sure about Rashford. I know he's been linked to in real life, but honestly, I'm not sure about Rashford. I guess he'd be decent on the bench. We got David Brooks, who'd be a good backup. We got Eze from the newly just relegated Crystal Palace in the Championship. He'd be very decent as a backup too. We got Cornet and McNeil both with relegated Burnley. And that's pretty much it for who I have on our short list right now. The main question is pretty much, do we sign a starter or do we sign a backup and start Smith Rowe and Madueke instead? There's also Nkunku, which honestly we could afford because I haven't shown our budget, but yeah, we got 200 million to spend. It's a very big budget. We're not going to spend all of it. But yeah, the price tags don't really matter with us right now. But those are the options, and I need you guys' help in the comments to help me decide. So out of the players I listed, which one do you think will be best for this team? A starter or a backup? And also anyone else you have in mind, leave in the comments as well. In terms of a backup striker to replace Nketiah, I'm not sure about that, honestly. I think Nketiah, he earned that backup spot last season. It's just the rating of 76 is not too convincing. But if we wanted to sign a new backup, I mean, we got the usual suspects in the series so far. Ivan Toney, Isak, Ketelea, Jonathan David, Luka Jovic, Darwin Nunez, and also Osimhen. Is that how you say that? I always feel like I'm saying his name wrong. Osimhen. I don't even know, to be honest. But apparently he's been linked with Arsenal. So we also have options there. I just don't really know. I feel like Nketiah has kind of earned that backup spot. Plus, honestly, say we signed Sterling. Sterling would start in the left wing. Smith Rowe would go to the bench. And then I think when Martinelli recovers, I think he would take Nketiah's spot on the bench. And Martinelli would be the new backup striker, I think. Whereas Nketiah would still play, but he'd be in the reserves. I think that's what we do if we sign a starter like Sterling or Gnabry. So we got some very big decisions to make, and I need you guys' help in the comments for sure. All right, so new season, we're gonna send some new scouts out. I replaced some of the bad scouts. I could try to get 5-star 5-stars. We got 5-star 4-stars though. I mean, they're decent. So you guys do list a lot of countries in the comments. I think we haven't done England though. We got to do England at least for 3 months. So I'm gonna do England, and we're gonna do physically strong. I feel like I saw Latvia in the comments, and I never do Latvia. Okay, I don't even know where it is. Where's Latvia? Oh yeah, your boy failed geography. Oh, it's at the top. Yeah, I should know. Shout out Kristaps Porzingis. But we're gonna let's do technically gifted in Latvia. And there was a comment on the last episode to scout in Chile for the next Alexis Sanchez. So we're gonna do that 3 months, and we're gonna do winger. So we're gonna do those for the first 3 months and then switch them out. I feel like we haven't had that much luck with the academy, but we found a few. Speaking of that, the next Thierry Henry has been loaned out, of course. So he's on loan for this season at Elche. And then our CDM we found that we turned into a right wing from the Netherlands. This guy actually looks like he could be pretty good. Probably gonna try to loan him out too this season, I think. All right, so Dwight McNeil approached by Valencia. I don't think I was too big on him. Tielemans has been approached by Napoli. I think since we signed Ronaldo Sanchez, I think Tielemans still may be a target for the future, but right now I don't think it's smart to sign him. We got Partey and Ronaldo Sanchez are both really good. And then offer for Ben White, I think I really want to try my right back in CDM, so we're going to block offers on him for this season. But hey, in the future, if he doesn't perform, his future is not safe here. Just because he was a $50 million signing doesn't mean he's gonna start. We are not Manchester United. Borussia Dortmund want Aaron Hickey. I definitely want just 1 year though. I mean, Dortmund, we get some experience there. I like that. And now Torino want Charlie Patino. He grew like +7, I think, last season, so he might be something for the future. But once again, 1 year loan for Mr. Patino. Sporting want Pablo Mari. I think 5.7. I'm just gonna accept that. Inter want Gabriel Jesus for 76.3. No, we're not selling him. No, literally the player of the season for season 1. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, so Patino and Hickey both loaned out. Very good. Manchester United want Tomiyasu. Once again, no, I'm not giving up Tomiyasu. Okay, so Alexander Isak has been approached by Inter Milan for 57.5, and also Cadiz have gone in for Ivan Toney for 17.5. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's 2 targets we had in mind. Mavropanos, I am just going to accept that. Man, I'm so unsure in that striker spot. I know we need a winger this season. I know we need that, at least one. It's just a question of starter or backup. But strikers, I don't know, because Nketiah is decent. Like, I would say Nketiah is not too far off from Ivan Toney, so I think that wouldn't really make sense. But Isak is very good. He is good. Do I think he's better than Gabriel Jesus? No. I mean, the other thing I think of is if we loan out Nketiah and sign Isak. That's the only other thing I think we do. Because if we sign Isak, it would pretty much condemn Nketiah this season. He would not play. Oh man, it's tough. It's very tough. But I know we're gonna send a winger, and I know that's gonna be a pretty decently sized signing. So I think we're gonna pass on Isak for now, though. Not ruling out a future still target of Isak, but I think we sign a winger, and then when Martinelli comes back, he'll be the backup striker. I think I like the way that sounds better. And also, Mavropanos has been sold to Napoli. And now Jonathan David approached by Southampton. That's a pretty good move for Southampton. Why are all the strikers on my short list getting bought? Everyone's buying everyone right now. Literally. Luka Jovic approached by AC Milan now. Everyone's getting bought. Am I giving up Nuno Tavares? No, I'm not. Fiorentina, you can just walk away. All right, so David Brooks is 78 rated. That's not great. Eze is 79. Still not great. I thought he was higher rated than that. I mean, he's decent. He's very decent. Cornet would be interesting because this dude's a beast. He can pretty much play anywhere. McNeil's gone, so we're gonna take him off. So again, Sterling and Gnabry. the top 2 in terms of being starters. And I need you guys' help, I think, before we make that signing. And Isak did complete his move to Inter Milan. I mean, we also should throw in Nkunku in there with Sterling and Gnabry. I mean, I keep passing up on him because he's not a left winger, but of course he could play there. Got pace, finishing, he'd also be very good. But pretty much even double the price of Sterling, so got to keep that in mind. So we're already at the Community Shield against Chelsea, and we haven't made a signing yet, which is actually very rare for me. It's just I really like this team. I like the team we have right now. Like, if Martinelli wasn't injured, I don't even know what we even do. But because of him being injured, we need a left winger, and I want your guys' help before we make that big signing. Probably the biggest of season 2. Other than that, I just really like this team. I don't think we have many holes. All right, so we're gonna play the Community Shield rematch of last season's FA Cup final, which we beat Chelsea, but of course they were the Premier League champions. We're starting Smith Rowe to see what he is at left wing, see if he's improved. Could maybe impact our decision for that left wing spot. We're starting Nketiah. We're also starting Ronaldo Sanchez, Frederick Rowe, first game since being back from his loan spell. We're gonna try Ben White at right back, and also Nuno Tavares comes in at left back. So let's see what we do. Let's see how Nketiah does. Let's see how Ben White does at right back. And also Frederick Rowe is back. The English Virgil van Dijk. I think we gotta give him a better number. He's number 29. Yeah, we gotta give Rowe a better number. Oh yeah, I forgot to show it. We turned player-based difficulty on. I don't think I've had that on for a while. Like I said in the last one, I think someone told me to turn that off, and we almost just scored. It actually made the game more difficult when we turned it off, but it's been a while since then, so we're gonna try it on, see if we notice a difference. I think the basis of it is that, like, the star players on the other teams should play better, I think. I don't even know exactly what it means. If you guys know, let me know. It says enhanced AI, but I mean, enhanced AI and FIFA, those two things don't go well together. Okay, hold on. It stopped things. Something's happening. Okay, they almost just scored. All right, both teams almost scoring in their pretty much first chance. I do think Ben White's probably a better CDM than a right back, but hey, we're trying him there. We're giving him a shot. This is a game for experimenting. Ronaldo Sanchez did beautiful there. Odegaard, that was actually a very good shot. Nketiah just blocked that free kick. I am very confused. All right, Chelsea trying to get their revenge. Last time they were here, we smacked them. I think it was 2-1 or 2-0. And it was actually, yeah, it was 2-1. We're trying to get their revenge. I don't like it. All right, Nketiah, show me what you can do. Show me what you can do. Okay, he just got held up there. But Saka, I think Saka is going to explode this season. I feel like it. And Saka is going to score the first goal of the game. I almost passed that, but it just pretty much opened up. And first goal of the season goes to Saka. There's been a lot of Saka slander in the comments. I mean, he definitely did not play as well last season as he should have. But his stats are just so insane. He's 88, I think, right? 88 rated. I think this season he's going to have a breakout season for us. That was not so good defending from Chelsea too. All right, Lukaku gets it to Timo Werner and he scores, but he's offside. Huh? Timo. Super Timo, take that. Good ball into Nketiah, Odegaard. Oh, I want to get back to Nketiah. I'm trying to get him going. He needs to prove himself again. Oh, Kamara gets steal on Lukaku. Oh, great steal, but Timo steals it back. Super Timo heard me. He doesn't like the Super Timo slander. Ben White on Chilwell. Ben White. Oh, where's the strength? Oh, there's the strength. Look at Ben White. I mean, hey, we got strong right backs. Somebody else who's very strong, and Ben White. Not as strong, but he's definitely stronger than most right backs, I think. And Nketiah, okay, that's not going to reach Smith Rowe. That was very poor. I mean, I'm starting to think, like, we're in the Champions League. Is Nketiah, is he Champions League level? I don't really know. Like, do we mess up by not going after Isak? We have the money for it. It's just that we're trying to keep this realistic. And I feel like it's a little bit overkill. Tavares is going to get that. Okay, I should have shot there. Like, even a player like Jonathan David or Luka Jovic on the bench would be more Champions League level quality than Nketiah. So I'm starting to think. All right, Smith Rowe, what do you got? What do you got? I need you to show me something. You didn't show me anything there. You know, we're 1-0 up. I can't be too mad. I mean, something we also could do that I have not thought about is looking for like an older striker, someone more experienced, because this is a very young team. I feel like I've seen some comments saying that this team needs some older players for some leadership, and buying like a Champions League experienced striker to be a backup short term, that might not be a bad option, because then down the line he could probably be replaced by a player like Isak. So we might look for someone like that in after this, especially if Nketiah does not impress, which we'll see. Ronaldo Sanchez gives that to Saka. Nketiah, actually a great cross to Smith Rowe. Not gonna reach it though. Absolute bars. I don't think I've noticed player-based difficulty on or off. I literally notice no difference. Watch, now that I said that, oh, Nketiah, what kind of ball is that? Now that I said that, I'm gonna notice it. All right, I'm gonna move Smith Rowe to cam. I'm still just unconvinced Smith Rowe as a winger. I am so unconvinced. We are gonna bring on Madueke for Odegaard. Let's do Maitland-Niles for Kamara. Let's do Lokonga for Renato Sanchez, and we will leave it at that. All right, Ben White didn't really stop that cross, but I mean, Gabriel did good. All right, Chelsea is having fun doing corner after corner with getting nothing from it. But okay, there. We finally win the ball back. I do want to try and get Lokonga way more game time this season than we gave him like towards the end of last season. I feel like What was that pass? I pressed pass like an hour before he passed that, and he decides to just give it up. Well, yeah, we didn't play Lakonga enough, but it was a very important part of the season, so that's probably why. Ben White once again. Oh, Ben White, that's good defending. I like to see that. The man has been very solid. Not amazing, but solid at right back. Madueke gets it to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. From distance, what do you... Okay, that was tame. That was very tame. I need to get a little bit closer to goal. Once again, Ben White winning another ball right there. He's going from solid to a great very quickly in this game. Okay, Smith Rowe, where's Nketiah? Nketiah gets the ball to him. Nketiah, get it back to Odegaard. Okay, that works. That works. But instead, Madueke is just sprinting offside. What's the reason to just sprint towards the baseline like that, completely offside? What's the reason? We're in the 90th minute, though. We might actually win this without Chelsea really threatening us. Did I just jinx it? Oh, no, you're about to see the jinx happen in real life, in real time, actually. Mason Mount just hit the ball with his hand, though. And that's pretty much game. Man, so much for the English champions, the Premier League champions. They were not good in this game. I don't know if they were worse with player-based difficulty on, but honestly, I honestly don't know if I noticed that much of a difference. It was a very rusty, very preseason-like game, but Saka's one goal gets us another trophy, although it's a very minor, round, and shiny one. Who's lifting the trophy? I can't even see his face. Oh, it's Maitland-Niles. That trophy is so big, I couldn't even see his face. The thing is huge. But hey, it'll look very good in our trophy cabinet. It'll look very good. Okay, so we looked for some strikers that are older that would bring some experience to this team. We didn't find that many. I mean, Luis Suarez is a free agent. I mean, he'd be interesting, but we use him in the Villa series. I don't really like reusing players that much. We got Jamie Vardy, who has been linked to Arsenal a lot in his career. I mean, at least the last few years, but I'm not convinced by that one either. And that was pretty much it. All the other players are just young strikers. I think we can take Ivan Toney off this list because I think he's not much better than Nketiah. Jonathan David has not made his move to Southampton yet. Same with Luka Jovic. So if we wanted to snap one of them up, it'd have to be right now. I feel like Darwin Nunez, I think he's more linked to United. I don't know. I'm not too convinced by him. Osman would be very expensive. It's my only issue with him. But Jonathan David and Luka Jovic, honestly, not bad options. I think Jonathan David's probably the better player. Luka Jovic has got a lot to prove. Man was very good at Frankfurt, but since then, not been very good. We can actually loan in Luka Jovic. That's actually surprising. I mean, you know what? Real Madrid, Arsenal, they have a history of loaning players to each other. Or I guess Arsenal taking Real Madrid players on loan. So you know what? We're gonna let him pick. If he wants to go AC Milan, that's fine. But if he wants to come to the Prem on loan, I think I would do that. Like, we would not be as committed to him like we would with another signing. So you know what? Another striker on loan that's probably a little bit better than Nketiah. I would not be against that. Let's do 50-50 though. Come on. 50-50. Thank you, Carlo Ancelotti. So his value was like 30 something million. So I'd say maybe 35 million buy clause in case we want to buy him permanently. We got the money. Let's do 38. I feel like he might accept 38 million. 38 million plus a 8% sell on clause. Ooh, I don't really want that though. Well, you know what? It's realistic, so we'll do it. So I'll accept that, and it's up to Luka Jovic. Does he want to permanently transfer to AC Milan, or does he want to come to us on loan? Because that actually feels very realistic. Like a loan signing like him to Arsenal from Real Madrid, that feels realistic. So we'll see if what he decides. Okay, Palomari, another deal. The last one broke down. But very annoyingly, Gnabry has been approached by Real Madrid. That is extremely annoying. He was one of the targets, but I mean, if he leaves, we could still sign him. But I don't know. That might be off the cards. We'll see. England scouting report. We found absolutely nothing. Scouting report from Chile. We're looking for the next Alexis Sanchez. And honestly, I think the longer we go into series, the more selective we're going to be with the youth academy players, because we're only looking for like stars at this point. And I mean, 325, only 83 potential though. We'll scout him further. And then last guy just gone. And then my 5-star scout in Latvia. What do we got? Nothing. Could be decent. Olaf's Petersons. This guy will reject, and this guy we'll sign both these guys up. Hey, we might have found some Latvian stars. So Petersons, 57 and 59 rated actually, 5'7" right winger, got pace, 68 finishing. The man is probably a striker. His dribbling really isn't that great, which does suck, but I think he's way more of a striker with that 68 finishing. So we'll train him there, see what happens. Oh dear lord, how do I pronounce that? Peterus Zvergens. This dude's last name is Virgins. Center mid, dribbling, pace, passing. He's a winger, but doesn't look like that good of one. Okay, Luka Jovic has accepted that loan move. So he chooses us over AC Milan. You know what? I really like that. I'm gonna try to split the backup time between Nketiah and Luka Jovic. Actually, Nketiah, let's give him the number 19. Luka Jovic does not deserve the number 19. Nketiah gets number 19, and Jovic will get, let's do maybe 29. Yeah, 29. But it gives us another striker who's probably better than Nketiah, but someone we don't have to be fully committed to yet. We can make our decision on how he plays this season. So I honestly, I very much so like that. That feels very realistic, especially Real Madrid, Arsenal on loan. That is extremely realistic. And also, yeah, our numbers feel like they're in a little bit of a mess. Frederick Rowe. What number do we give Frederick Rowe? I mean, the number 2 is open because Pablo Mari is being transferred, but I don't know if he deserves number 2. Let's do 15 for Frederick Rowe. I like 15 for him. And I think we're good with that. But okay, Luka Jovic, I really like that move, to be honest. So for now, he'll be on the bench. We'll get some game time probably. And the man's got a lot to prove. Like I said, a lot to prove. Okay, so De Ketelaere has been approached by AC Milan. We stole Jovic from Milan. Now they want De Ketelaere. Since we have Jovic, I'm honestly not too worried about that. I'm not worried about Gnabry. Did Gnabry accept that move? He did. Gnabry goes to Real Madrid. Oh, I mean, I feel like that kind of means he's off the cards. Man, okay, so it's now Sterling for the starting option. I mean, Rashford's still there, and Kunku is still there at RB Leipzig. Eze is up to an 80. We got options, but I mean, we could still sign him. We could, because we have negotiation strictness on loose, we could still sign him. But I think since he's gone to Real Madrid, I think we just let that be. So first game of the season against Southampton, who they should have Jonathan David. Is this team good enough to win the league? I don't really know. I mean, we finished 3rd. We weren't that far off from 1st. I think less than 10 points. So let's say it's about self-belief. I'm not sure if I have that in this team yet. What are you expecting from the Southampton game? Let's say I want a good performance. We got to start the season off strongly. Will you change anything today? The only plan we ever have is to win. So there is a confirmation. Jonathan David has signed to Southampton. That's a very good signing for them. But okay, first game of the Premier League season. I think we go with the strongest 11. Luka Jovic might have an appearance off the bench. I'm curious to see what he can do, but I think we go with this lineup for the first game. Ooh, wait, Smith Rowe or Madueke? That's what I don't know. Smith Rowe or Madueke? I'm just not convinced of Smith Rowe as a winger. Like, Madueke's got 94 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. That is like a big difference. Plus dribbling, ball control he's better at. I gotta start Madueke, I think. And we'll see what we can do. First game of the Premier League season. All right, so finished 3rd last season. Let's see how we get off to a start this season. Jonathan David might be a problem in this game. We'll see. Tomiyasu. Oh, that's a very good start. I like seeing a stay like that to start. Like I said, qualifying for the Champions League is one thing, but establishing yourselves as a team that does it every season, that's completely different. That is our goal with this team, and we're not gonna do it with that kind of passing. There's actually a lot of space here, but Saliba, that is just a good challenge. Now, I did read more about the Saliba situation, and from what I saw, hold a second, wait a second, Madueke's in, and he scores the first goal of the Premier League. Odegaard just looking like Mesut Ozil right there with that pass. But hey, that is why we start Madueke. That is why I think, even though Smith Rowe has a number 10 shirt, I think Madueke is just a bit better than Smith Rowe on the left wing spot. That's a very good finish. Yeah, the Saliba thing about him saying he wants to stay at Marseille, I'm pretty sure I read that it was actually mistranslated. He didn't exactly say that. So I mean, hey, he could stay at Marseille, or Arsenal could call him back. I don't really know. I just think that article, or whoever wrote that, it was I think it was mistranslated actually. Mayu gets it too. Okay, that was some good moving. That was some good moving, some good passing. What am I even saying? Madueke though, I want to see the pace. Actually, I want to see the passing. To Gabriel Jesus, what a ball. What a first touch. Jesus, get it back to Madueke. Okay, that didn't exactly work. Odegaard to Thomas Partey, long distance shot, and Jack Stevens just pretty much kicks it. Good ball to Genepo. Southampton was the first team I ever did a career mode with on YouTube, so they hold a special place in my heart. I definitely want to do a career mode with them at some point. Just don't know when, whether it'll be this FIFA or next FIFA. But Tomiyasu, that's good defending. It's a good ball to, I don't know who this guy is. I'm trying to block the pass to Jonathan David. I just got shielded, and they just tried a little chip shot. Tierney keeps it in. Okay, Arsenal knocking on the door. I mean, Southampton knocking on the door. I just can't speak English right now. Oh, I can't even play a ball. Okay, that actually works. I thought that was going to be intercepted. Oh, Kamara loses, though. Okay, we're getting a bit sloppy. Some early season rust is showing. Well, let's get this second goal. Let's get it. Partey, Odegaard through to Jesus, low driven shot, and it's just beautiful. And there is the 2-0 lead. Absolute masterful from Odegaard once again with the assist. Okay, Jesus, let's just pile it on. Come on, we need a very solid first game of the season. Last season we started with a loss to Brentford. I don't want that again. I want the opposite. I want a huge win. And Madueke off an Odegaard pass, almost in there. Tierney. I see a cross. Not exactly a cross. Actually, that was handball. All right, I'll take that. All right, short to Kamara. Whoever this, you're shooting it. It's Saliba, and the ref blows the whistle. I'm gonna cry. All right, 2-0. Let's make this 3-0, and let's settle this game. Madueke gets it to Tomster. Madueke, get it back to Tom. Get it to Tom. There you go, Tom, man. Calling Thomas Partey Tom is so weird. Odegaard through to Jesus, and it's just too easy. Southampton, they were not ready for this today. That is 3-0. Luka Jovic probably going to make an appearance in this game because we're 3-0 up. I feel like it's a good chance for him to get his first game in an Arsenal shirt. What kind of pass is that? What is that from Southampton? They're just crumbling. I don't know if player-based difficulty is the way to go because I don't know what I'm seeing from this team. Saka. Oh, this is a shot opportunity for Saka. Saka. Oh, we're not going to start this again, right? We're not going to start this again of me hitting the crossbar this much in one season. I will not stand for it again. Saka totally deserved that goal right there. That was beautiful. Man, top left, Koulibaly to Spurs. That's a pretty good signing. All right, Odegaard, I would like for you to get a hat trick of assists. It'd be very nice. And Madueke's got some space here, man. Southampton, that 4-4-2. It's not exactly defensively sound. Madueke, okay, didn't mean for that, but Saka, oh, we deserve that too. Flecker in goal, good save. Short corner, Odegaard is gonna get that too. Okay, not Saliba. It's gonna go to Thomas Partey. The shot is right at the keeper though. Jesus out to Saka. Saka, get it back to Jesus. Beautiful. Holding off of him. Odegaard is in a good spot, and Odegaard's gonna make it 4. All right, this is the first game of the season that we needed. All right, so Luka Jovic making his first appearance for Arsenal, on for Gabriel Jesus. And then Nketiah is on for Saka. I'm going to try him out as a right winger. And then Renato Sanchez for Partey, and that is pretty much it. Luka Jovic, first touch for Arsenal. I like it. I do like it. Odegaard. Oh, I could have got that to Luka Jovic. That was a bit sloppy. Tierney, good ball to Renato Sanchez. Okay, it was not a good ball. It was a very good steal, actually. Okay, Luka Jovic is going on an adventure. Kieran Tierney just played another beautiful ball. I remember last season he played a beautiful pass. That was beautiful. I should have did probably better with that, but oh man, that pass was something beautiful. Odegaard, can you please take a touch? Thank you. Get it to Luka Jovic. Okay, I tried to play to Nketiah there. Man, Southampton just really bad in this game, to be honest. Honestly, really bad. 4-0. That is a slapping for the first game. A little 15-minute cameo for Luka Jovic. I mean, you can't do whole much in 15 minutes. But first game of the season can't get much better than that if you ask me. All right, offer for Ramsdale from Everton, but nah, the man is not leaving. So once again, we got 226 million to spend. I need you guys' help in the comments. I want to sign a winger for sure. It's just who's it gonna be? Sterling, Nkunku, it could be Eze, it could be also probably not Gnabry. I'm kind of curious. Real Madrid, since they signed Gnabry, who do they have as wingers? Like, I'm wondering who they replaced. I mean, Asensio, Eden Hazard, they have Mbappe, of course, and then Vinicius. I mean, they probably got a front three of what? Probably Benzema, Mbappe, and Vinicius. So Gnabry is a weird sign. Like, they didn't really need him. It's kind of annoying. He was up there. He might have been signed. But you guys in the comments, let me know what you think about that. I like Luka Jovic on the bench as a loan signing. He'll get a chance to prove himself. Maybe we buy him permanently, maybe we don't. But I for sure want a winger in the next episode for sure. So you guys help me out in the comments. Very good start of the season. 4-0 win. It's a slapping. I like to see it. So next one, we have the North London Derby very, very early. So that'll be fun. And of course, we also start the Champions League in the next episode as well. So things are popping off. This season 2 is about to be so exciting. I am so excited for it. So once again, if you guys hit 1,500 likes on this episode, you will see episode 2 of season 2 tomorrow for sure. 1,000% for sure. So drop a like in the video, hit the sub button down below if you've not. We're on the road to 100,000 subs, and we are creeping up on 60,000 subs already. You guys have been showing so much support of the channel recently. I appreciate it so much. Like, I'm pretty sure we were at like 54,000 like a week ago or something like that, and we're already at 57,000 today. It's like it's actually insane. So once again, I appreciate it so much. But that is it for this one. I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.